What's going on, guys? Welcome back again to a brand new tutorial. My name is Angelo from Caps on Fire, and in this video we're going to be covering one of the most asked questions I get. Okay, it is going to be, what are the best design programs for sublimation? Okay, as a lot of you may know, there are tons and tons of different design programs out there that people are using. Some of the most common ones are going to be Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, CorelDRAW, Affinity Designer, and a few other ones. But as always, you know, with those programs, you have to pay for them. So for anybody that's on a budget of any type of sort and want to find what's the most budget friendly, the most cost effective software that you can be able to do designing on without, you know, pretty much spending anything, are going to be these three programs that you see right in front of you. Okay, they're going to be GIMP, Inkscape, and Silhouette Studio. Okay, so we'll go ahead and jump into this tutorial and show you guys where to acquire these three programs and a better explanation of what each program will be used for. All right, so the very first thing you guys want to do is go down to your internet browser and open that up, and we'll do GIMP first. Okay, so when you get here, type in gimp.org and search for it, and here you go. So in my opinion, for sublimation, you want to go with something where you can have like a full, I guess, spectrum of colors all the way across, kind of like how this picture is right here. There's not one solid color, but instead it's just a big, I guess, a big collaboration of multiple colors put together. Okay, and so that's how sublimation differs from vinyl, and that's one of the reasons why I love this program. Okay, this program is pretty much a complete replication of Adobe Photoshop. Okay, so it can do pretty much anything and everything that Adobe Photoshop can do when it comes to editing files, recreating pictures, just editing a whole bunch of stuff. I really like GIMP. Okay, so once you get here, all you do is just click this button right here, download. It'll take you to the next page, and when you get to this page, do not go to this one. Okay, you want to go to this side where it says download directly through GIMP. Okay, once you press that, that's GIMP for Windows, and then this section down here will pop up, and then you click save, and then you go through that installation process on that. Okay, and they have downloads for Linux, for OS, which is for Mac computers, and Microsoft Windows. Okay, so this is GIMP. This is one of the programs that I recommend just for designing. Okay, we don't do any printing through GIMP. Okay, you only design it through GIMP and you save it as a PNG. Okay, and then I'll show you guys how to print it later on in the tutorial. Now let's go ahead and check out our next one, which is Inkscape. Okay, type in Inkscape. There it is, inkscape.org, and press enter. All right, and Inkscape is pretty much a sister software of GIMP. Okay, so they're made by the same people, but this one is for vector-based programs. All right, so you won't get a full, I guess, a full spectrum of colors as you would in GIMP, but instead in this one you will get more solid colors, kind of like a vinyl software. Okay, or kind of like Adobe Illustrator. So this one would be good for like making logos, you know, things of that nature. I would highly recommend this program for doing that. All right, so of course on here you will go to, oh, this is not even in English. Go up here to the top corner, select this button, press English. Okay, so the bar up here is not in English, but let's see where we can go to download. That is weird. Let's see. Oh, right here, download. I just completely overlooked it. Okay, so just click right here on download. And then once you click that, same thing, you have the same options. You have Linux, you have Windows, you have Mac computers, you have your source or whatever. For most of us, we're going to either be using Windows or Mac. So whichever one you are, go ahead and click that. For us, we're doing Windows. and then it'll give you your options. Okay, of course you want to know if you have a 32-bit architecture on your computer or have a 64-bit architecture on your computer. Majority of people who have at least maybe Windows 7 or Windows 10, in my case I have Windows 10, and I know I have 64-bit architecture. Some of the older computers, they have 32-bit architecture. So just figure out which one you are and then just download that one. Okay, and then as always, once you click it and download it, it'll ask you your installer. We are going to use .exe format, and then there you go, we run save. Okay, and then after that, of course, once it downloads to your computer, you go through the prompts on how to install it on your computer. All right, now last but not least is Silhouette. We go to Silhouette America, and then in here you go to shop, you go to software and digital, and it's saying it's charging us for it, but I'm gonna show you guys a workaround on how to find that a lot better. All right, we're gonna type in Silhouette Studio. Oh. Silhouette Studio download, and press enter, and it should be this very first one that pop up. Okay, and to make sure it is the correct site, of course we come down here and read out the site to make sure that's correct. Click on that one, then here you guys go. It'll take you right to it, and as it says right here, this is a free basic version of the software, and of course they have upgrades that do different things, but since we're just starting out, we just want to get the free version for now, and then we can upgrade later on. Okay, in the free version there's a ton of different things that you guys can be able to do, but for now, since we're only doing printing, we can just use the basic version for printing. All right, so we click on Windows, and then there it is. It'll save it as a exe file like we did earlier with the Inkscape one, and we just click save. And then once you click save, you go through the prompts, and then that's it. You'll have all 3 programs on your computer. All right, so that pretty much concludes this tutorial, and in the following tutorials I'll be showing you guys how to set up each program for sublimation. Okay, so of course you're gonna have to change over some stuff in each program. Like in GIMP, you gotta change your you gotta set up your templates, you gotta change some preferences and things like that in GIMP and in Inkscape and in Silhouette, and that will be in the next video. All right, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. As always, please press that subscribe button down below, as you will be notified whenever I upload more videos. And as always, that's it guys. See you guys in the next video. Angelo out.